Summertime often means beach breaks. Vacations are a welcome change from the stress of our everyday. There's nothing better than taking a beach chair out, catching some rays, and dipping toes in the water. But beware, danger could be lurking too, as some of the most popular tourist beaches in the world are riddled with danger. From pollution to sea creatures like sharks and jellyfish attacks, these dangers can ruin your vacation and can potentially kill you. So, let's check the most dangerous beaches in the world. But before we get into that, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Number 10. Nazare Beach. Nazare is one of the most seasoned and most prevalent holiday resorts on Portugal's Atlantic coast. Each summer, the beaches of the conventional fishing town become popular for holidaying Portuguese families. It is additionally home to a few shocking bathymetries, with a deep ocean trench indicating from deep water straight to the oceanside town. The effect of this is often to pipe already gigantic Atlantic swells straight to the town's north shoreline, Praia del Norte. By the time the waves hit the coast, they are tremendous. It has made Nazare a very popular surfing destination. Its very high breaking waves form due to the presence of the underwater Nazare Canyon. As the canyon creates constructive interference between the incoming swell waves, it makes their heights much larger on this stretch of coast. The greatest waves ever surfed, in fact, at over 100 feet or 30 meters. Such waves are possibly deadly to the foremost of experienced surfers kitted out with specialist gear, let alone the normal beachgoer. Whilst the waves at Nazare are not continuously greater than houses, they are frequently huge and capable enough to make them a danger to all but the foremost experienced surfers. Number 9. HANAKAPIAI Beach. The wonderful and secluded HANAKAPIAI Beach is found on Kauai's Napali coast. In any case, if you do make the long climb along the Kililau Trail through the woods to get there, you may be welcomed with a caution sign which keeps account of the number of individuals who have passed on there. The number currently stands at over 80 people. It appears that HANAKAPIAI's shoreline is one of the foremost unsafe places on soil to go for a dip, owing to a combination of components. Firstly, there's no lifeguard there, and conceivably no one else to assist either, but this alone offers no clarification to the stunning number of drownings here. Unlike much of the Hawaiian coastline, there's no offshore reef here to provide shelter from the control of the sea, but it is the solid riptides here which are the killer. These concealed streams are shaped by the water the waves thrust towards the shoreline, depleting back out to the ocean. They are quick, and it is nearly impossible to swim against them. The only way out is to swim over them. Number 8. Reunion Island. The untainted tropical gathering island could be a French dependency set with the Indian Sea. With an interior of rainforest-secured volcanic peaks and a coastline of coral reefs and flawless white sand shorelines, it ought to be on every beach lover's bucket list. But beneath the waves, there's a dangerous menace. There could be a parcel of hysteria and sensationalism about shark attacks, with the real risk being minuscule. In most places on the planet, with a reputation as being a bit sharky, individuals tend to just carry on. Swimmers still swim, surfers still surf, and divers still jump. This is not the case in Reunion, as for an island with a solid tourist trade, it is a pretty drastic step to boycott swimming and surfing on most beaches as a result of the number of attacks. Since 2011, there have been over 20 shark assaults here, of which 8 were lethal. In 2017, Reunion accounted for about half the deadly assaults around the world, driving it to be named Shark Assault Capital of the World. Number 7. Acapulco. Acapulco was once the foremost icon of Mexican vacation destinations. Think spring break, cliff divers, golden sand beaches, and year-round sunshine. These are just a few of the attractions that make the city one of the most popular tourist destinations in the world. While all this is still here, Acapulco's reputation as a vacation resort now has to compete with a darker claim to fame, that of the second-place murder capital of the globe. Over recent years, the state of Guerrero, and Acapulco particularly, became the scene of a vicious conflict between rival drug cartels. Currently, only Caracas, the national capital of Venezuela, surpasses this city's murder rate, and last year there have been a staggering 2,316 murders here. Within the United States of America, State Department's travel advisories, Acapulco is given a danger rating resembling Afghanistan and many Asian countries. They state that violent crime like killing, kidnapping, carjacking, and theft is widespread. That said, Acapulco is still getting by like a vacation resort. Admittedly, numbers are way down from the heydays way back in the 70s. However, several Americans still make it down there and back, and there are a growing number of Mexican vacationers visiting. The recommendation appears to be to remain within the tourist areas, keep your wits about you, and definitely go looking to score drugs. Number 6. Cape Tribulation. Explorer James Cook gave the Cape Tribulation its ominous name after his ship struck the reef, stating that, "Here begun all our troubles." The name, however, isn't enough to scare people off. Australians and people from all over the world travel to the Cape to stand in awe of its clear blue waters, soft sand, and the sublime Daintree rainforest. Unfortunately, it's also full of snakes, jellyfish, crocodiles, and cassowaries. Cassowaries don't exactly look threatening, but the flightless bird can kill people. As tempting as the pristine waters look, you'd be foolish to wade out into them. Saltwater crocodiles are often spotted on the sands or surfing the waves. A woman was attacked on the beach in 2017. Plus, the world's deadliest jellyfish might just make an appearance too. Box jellyfish swarm around the northern part of Australia from November to May. Number 5. Boa Viagem Beach. Boa Viagem is the upmarket beachfront district in the northern Brazilian city of Recife. Here you will find palm-lined golden sand beaches backed by shiny new high-rise buildings. The cafes and bars are always bustling, and the beach itself is a hub of activity. Imagine this now. It's hot, the sun is out, and there are lovely little waves breaking just off the beach, but nobody is in the water deeper than their knees. Look closer, and you'll see why. Along the beach are over 100 signs warning swimmers and banning surfers from entering the water. The reason why? Boa Viagem has one of the highest numbers of fatal shark attacks anywhere on Earth. Since 1992, there have been over 60 attacks reported on this stretch of coast, 24 of which were fatal. What is strange about the beaches of Recife is that until the 1990s, there were practically no attacks. It is believed that the sudden rise in number was due to the development of the nearby Port Suape, which involved diverting the flow of several rivers. One theory is that this prevented bull sharks from accessing the rivers, diverting them to the shores of Recife's beaches. Number 4. Arnhem Land Beaches, Northern Territory, Australia. Arnhem Land and Top End is home to a massive population of both saltwater and freshwater crocodiles. This is a real shame, as many of the beaches here, such as Gularu and Bawaka, are absolutely amazing. Uncrowded stretches of pearl white sand, clear waters, and swaying palms. However, it's hard to relax even out of the water when you don't know what may be lurking. If you were to enter the water, and we'd really suggest that you don't, then there is always the risk of being stung by one of the two dangerous species of jellyfish. The box jellyfish, with its 2-meter-long tentacles loaded with thousands of venomous stingers, can at the very least deliver an agonizing sting. At worst, it will kill you, especially given the remoteness of some of these beaches. The same is true of the Irukandi jellyfish, which is possibly even more venomous. In addition, the sting can lead to Irukandi syndrome, a condition lasting up to several days, with one of the symptoms being a sense of impending doom. Of course, all the other usual suspects can also be found up here, including sharks, stonefish, and even the blue-ringed octopus. Number 3. CHOWPATTY Beach. Mumbai's CHOWPATTY Beach is one of the most polluted in the world, making the sea here unfit for swimming, according to the Telegraph. The sands on this beach are full of debris and scraps from salvaged ships, which could physically harm people, and the waters are full of dumped waste and disposal from the city of Mumbai. The beach's waters have only gotten more polluted since 2011, when the MV Rock sank and spilled 60,000 metric tons of coal in the water, and it was never recovered. According to the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, swimming in polluted water may result in illnesses such as diarrhea or sore throats, or even more serious illnesses in children, the elderly, and people with weakened immune system. And with that, it's now time for today's subscriber pick. Today's photo was sent to us by a subscriber. If you come across a photo online and want to know more details about it, just send it over to us. We might even feature it on a future video. Number 2. It seems like the beach in the picture is just another simple beach with a high wave. Due to the climate change and melting of ice, there has been an increase in the flow of water, and that is causing high waves to hit the shore and even the coastline. This is creating problems in some regions of the world, as the water has started flooding the cities too. The same thing can be seen during the process of high tide. Number 1. GANSBAAI, South Africa. It's time for the scariest beach in the world. GANSBAAI has been called the Great White Shark Capital of the world because of the sheer number of these dangerous predators found lurking off the coast. This is the reason the beaches are so dangerous. According to the newspaper Telegraph, the sharks are attracted to the area by the colony of 60,000 fur seals living in the small channel of water between Dyer Island and Geyser Rock, also called Shark Alley. As dangerous as these waters can be, visitors can safely get up close to these scary creatures by going cage diving with a reputable tour company. That is our list of the most dangerous beaches in the world. Which do you still want to go to and take a dip there? Tell us in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel.